Hello, welcome to Storytime Read Along with me. The Incredible Peppa Pig Collection. 50 Peppa Storybooks. Every day we will read 2 Peppa Pig books. Which books shall we read today? Today we are reading Peppa Pig, Foggy Day and Peppa Pig, George's Birthday. Peppa Pig, Foggy Day. Peppa and her family are going to the playground, but the playground has disappeared. Join Peppa, George, Mummy and Daddy Pig as they get lost in the fog and meet a few friends along the way. Foggy Day. It is a lovely sunny day. Mummy and Daddy Pig are taking Peppa and George to the playground. We're going to the playground, sings Peppa. Suddenly, everyone is surrounded by thick grey clouds. Where has the sky gone? Gasps Peppa. Don't worry, Peppa, says Daddy Pig. It's only fog. What's fog? Asks Peppa. She has never seen fog before. Fog is a cloud that is on the ground instead of in the sky, explains Daddy Pig. The fog has made the playground disappear. Everything has disappeared. Maybe we should go back home, says Mummy Pig. Oh, sigh Peppa and George. Daddy Pig leads Peppa, George and Mummy Pig back through the fog. It is very thick. Are we lost, Daddy Pig? Asks Mummy Pig. Ho ho, don't worry. I know exactly where we are, says Daddy Pig. This way. Soon Peppa bumps into Mrs. Duck. Hello, Mrs. Duck, says Peppa. Are you lost too? Quack, replies Mrs. Duck. We are not lost, says Daddy Pig. I know exactly where we are. Our house is this way. Daddy Pig marches forward. Suddenly there's a splash. Daddy Pig has fallen in the duck pond. That's lucky, Daddy, says Peppa. You found Mrs. Duck's pond. Splosh. Yes, says Daddy Pig. What a stroke of luck. Now let's find our house. I'm sure it is this way. Next, Peppa and George bump into Rebecca, Richard and Mummy Rabbit. Hello, Peppa, says Rebecca. We want to go to the playground, but we're lost in the fog. So are we, says Peppa. We're not lost, Peppa, says Daddy Pig. Let's all go home until the fog clears. This way, everyone. Everyone follows Daddy Pig. Our house should be just about here, says Daddy Pig. Oh, I don't remember a ladder in our garden. Daddy Pig climbs up to take a look. Can you see where we are? Asks Peppa. Yes, I can, shouts Daddy Pig. Why don't you come up? Peppa climbs to the top of the ladder. She is so high up that she can see over the clouds of fog. We're at the playground, cries Peppa. Hooray, shouts Rebecca, Richard and George. Rebecca joins Peppa on the slide. The fog starts to clear away. Daddy Pig has led everyone to the playground after all. George and Richard play on the seesaw. Then Peppa and Rebecca have a go on the swings. Well, that's lucky, says Mummy Pig. But I thought we were trying to get home, Daddy Pig. Daddy Pig's face goes a little red. So did I. Maybe we did get a bit lost after all. Peppa Pig, George's birthday. It's George's birthday and Mummy and Daddy Pig have a few surprises for him. Where will they go and what will they see? It's going to be a roar someday. George's birthday. It's George's birthday. Mummy Pig hands George a box wrapped in green paper. Happy birthday, George, she says. Dinosaur, cries George, pulling out a purple dinosaur. I knew it would be a dinosaur thingy, says Peppa. George waves the toy dinosaur at Peppa. Grrr! Too scary, cries Peppa. Peppa has painted a card for George. I was going to paint a flower, says Peppa. But George does not like flowers, so in the end I painted a dinosaur, cries George. Mummy Pig tells George that they are going somewhere very special for his birthday treat. Yippee! Shouts Peppa. Where are we going? You'll see, says Daddy Pig. George's birthday treat is a visit to the dinosaur room at the museum. George loves dinosaurs. They are his favourite thing in the whole world. Not silly old dinosaurs again, groans Peppa. George stops in front of a big green dinosaur. He is standing on a yellow cross. There's a beep and then George jumps and begins to cry. Wah! It's not real, George, says Mummy Pig. Don't be frightened. It's just a robot, says Daddy Pig. Grrr! Shouts George at the robo-dino. And there's another surprise, says Mummy Pig. All of Peppa and George's friends are here. Happy birthday, George, says everyone. Mummy Rabbit has made a delicious birthday cake for George. I knew it would be a dinosaur cake, says Peppa. Mummy Rabbit laughs. What an amazing guess, Peppa. It's time for one last surprise, says Daddy Pig. Can you guess what it is? Something to do with dinosaurs, says Peppa. Everybody runs outside to see. It's a bouncy castle in the shape of a dinosaur. A bouncy dinosaur. George loves bouncy dinosaurs and so does Peppa. Ha 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 ha, hee hee. Tomorrow we will be reading Peppa Pig, George's friend, and Peppa Pig, George's woolly hat. See you tomorrow, friends.